It's there. Raiders still find themselves 2, maybe 3 metres away from that line, looking for the first points of the afternoon here. Once again going with a short ball over the line. The referee has said no. He's still shy on the last tackle now then. Raiders setting up on this right hand edge. If they can just get the ball over, here comes the ball now then. It's going to be Javed Stack. Looks for the offload in front of the sticks. They've got big numbers over on this right hand edge. Get the ball out to Bowman. Andy Bowman on his return to the team. It's only took him 4 minutes, and he's gone over the line for the Raiders on his return. It's try number 1 for him for the 2024 season. The scoreline here at the Rec, it's now Whitehaven 0, Barrow Raiders 4. Raiders 4, Whitehaven 0 here, BBC Radio Cumbria Sport. And now Ryan Shaw has a tricky conversion attempt from this far right hand side. The Kelsen doing their best to put him off.
Doesn't miss them often, does he? Does Ryan Shaw, even this far out. 15 goals already this season. Has the Raiders winger number 2 on his back.
Let's keep that one up high. It's gone through the centre, and it was as true as you like. It's a sure thing from Ryan Shaw. The scoreline here now at the Rec. It's Whitehaven 0. It's Barrow Raiders 6. 25 metres in front of their own line now. Was another early kick from Ryan Johnson.
It's going to be a block from Conor Holliday. Can Holliday get there? Can he collect it cleanly? Or is it Owen McCannon? It's Owen McCannon. It could be, and I'm just double checking. You know, it is Conor Holliday on that side, and he's backed down just short there. It's Conor Holliday, only a metre short. He fairly got that ball down, but it's now into the hands of Lucas Castle, the Australian. Short once again there is Lucas Castle. It was fantastic work from Conor Holliday with the initial block down. Newton then going to come across to Jake Carter, the former Raider. Of course, he's been wrapped up though as he Javed Stack in the middle there rather than his usual edge berth there. He's the New Zealander. 10 metres out now, Whitehaven into the hands of King. Kim Rungs tries to hand off there Ramon Silva, but taken down just to the left hand side of the post. 12.5 on the clock, attacking the Kelsen in this first half of Whitehaven. Goes across, Jamie Dornan puts a little clock in there, and who's going to be there? It's Nathan Connell for his first try in a Whitehaven shirt. The Salford Red Devils low knee. Jamie Dornan initially looked to be took out from the kick, but Connell reacted the fastest, and it's now going to be Haven 4, Raiders 6 here on BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online, just into the 13th minute. From the 18th man, former Haven, Tom Forber, former Haven low knee. How many times we can't keep, otherwise it's all we're going to say all afternoon, the former Haven, the former Raiders man. But Jake Carter lining up this conversion, comes at it left footed, scores. Level here at the recreation ground. BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online makes it Whitehaven 6, Barrow Raiders 6, and Josh Wood and the combination of Ramon Silva is now the 5 and last for Whitehaven. It's going to come to Ross Ainley, then Jamie Dornan's going to put a little cross thinking Jake Carter's there. Jake Carter! That's his second try of the season for Jake Carter, and it's the former Raider. We said, how many times are we going to say that this afternoon? Former this and former that, as you always seem to get in a Cumbrian derby. He was the man to react the fastest. He had a space of around about 10 double-decker buses either side him. That's all he needed was Jake Carter. Put the ball down underneath the sticks. BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online. It is now Whitehaven 10, Barrow Raiders 6.
That's a mixture of fans over in that far side.
I hope he wasn't kissing the badge. we found out what that meant at half time a few last season, as Carter's able to tag on the 2, so it is here on BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online. Haven 12, Raiders 6.
Tom Forber, one time he was the 18th man in the World Club Challenge. Shows you what Wigan think of him as offload out the back from Costello to Bullman. A try score earlier on, up towards a 40 now. Then he's looking for the penalty.
Is Andrew Bullman, isn't he?
Oh, he's gone face to face with Jake Carter.
In the meantime,
just kicks come through to Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson, he's got that ball away to Tom Forber on just his second touch in Raiders colours. Tom Forber, great bit of initiative from the Raiders from their own halfway mark. We were busy looking at Bullman and Carter having a fight, but it was Forber that's going to go down. He's been on the pitch for a matter of seconds, and he's going to level this one up with a conversion attempt to come. The scoreline is now Raiders 10, is Whitehaven 12.
He loves the contact. Obviously seen it so often when he was in a Whitehaven shirt, obviously in previous seasons, and continue it now. He's in the blue and white of Barrow Raiders, of course. Yeah, and he just wasn't happy with something that had gone on here, maybe against Jake Carter. But it's now, as Shaw adds the extras, Haven 12, Raiders 12, 7 minutes to half time, scores a level.
Be one last hurrah before the half-time hooter as Brad Walker kicks that one up high towards that left corner. It's a good chase, and it's an even better catch from the captain. Jared Stack goes over the man who leaps like a salmon year after year after year, and he has done it once again. And right before the hooter, the Raiders are going to go into the sheds ahead here on this Good Friday Cumbrian derby. The scoreline now is Barrow 16, it's Whitehaven 12. Well in the air, clearly straight from the training ground as Walker's put that one up as high as he could, giving Stack time to get into position and take that ball. As now Ryan Shaw once again goes for the kick. He's going to go right for the middle, and as you heard, it's a Shaw thing. It's now approaching half time, and it's Whitehaven 12, it's Barrow 18. Where this afternoon he's dragged to the floor, 10 metres out now. Quick play the ball. Fantastic opportunity for the Raiders to get through here with Forber. He's done non-stop attacking that defensive line ever since he's come onto the field. Great stuff from the Wigan man. As Barrow now then on the last with Cresswell. Cresswell delayed the pass. He's got the ball out to Ryan Shaw. And if he's not kicking conversions, he's now scoring try. It's a Shaw thing once again for Ryan. It's his first of the season. Barrow extend the lead now. The scoreline here at the Rec. It's Whitehaven 12, Barrow 22.
Further, if Ryan Shaw knocks this over, really most difficult. It is literally a blade of grass from the touchline from Ryan Shaw, but he's got a fantastic left foot on him. Very rarely misses, even from this far out.
He's going to scoot just towards the right hand edge of the post, so he's not going to convert his own kick. And it does.
You know what I mean? Like it's just one of them. Attempting to go short. Has been able to collect that.
Really?
I'm not too sure. I agree with Matthew Lynn that Curtis T was able to keep a hold of that, but it goes in favour of Whitehaven. It means now they are only 7 metres out. See, in the NRL they attempt to go short all the time and attempt to regather. Not able to on this occasion with the Raiders, and it's now Nathan Connell. That's going to be a penalty. No, it's not. Gives himself up as Nathan Connell to Haven, able to keep hold of the ball. Guy Graham was the man that got involved initially. Dordan Shapes right, goes left. Probably should have got the ball across to Guy Graham there, but wrapped up is Jamie Doran in at 9 now, rather than start position at half back. Ryan King, has he got over as Ryan King? Of course he's got over as Ryan King. Got the first try of the season for Whitehaven in the Championship last time out, and gets his second try of the season as the Italian international.
The simple conversion attempt for Jake Carter, and in just a minute or so's time you'd expect the scoreline to be 18-22 and back to within just 4 points. My prediction was 21-16, so I'm not too far away if it stays like this. Successful conversion from Carter then means a scoreline here at BBC Radio Cumbria on Derby Day. It's Whitehaven 18, it's Barrow 22.
To step back inside, just to the right hand side of the post now. It is the 5 and last 3-4 metres out. Doran in at dummy half, going to come down this right hand side. Hannigan then gets the ball to Jake Mason in this right hand side corner. Fantastic ball from Hannigan, fantastic try from Whitehaven. The scores are level with Jake Mason's third try of the season in only his fourth competitive Whitehaven appearance. Scores are level, it's Haven 22, it's Raiders 22. We're just short of the hour. Which way is this Derby Day going, Dan Payne? For him compared to Shaw's that wasn't. But this is a difficult kick for the Haven halfback.
Heart in mouth stuff then. What an opportunity for Carter.
Comes at it left footed.
Wide.
Just to the near post there. Scores are level as we hit the hour mark. BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online. How's your heart at home? One of them stats, it just jumped out at me earlier on. You think I might need that this afternoon, but then comes across then too was Guy Graham. Huge, and I mean huge shot combination as it of Rothwell and Josh Wood. And then going to come across to George Hill. Hill's going to be the man to try and get this ball forward as far as he can. 5 and last, Whitehaven are 28 here. Carter's the man dropped back.
Duran's dropped back as well.
Jamie Doran, Jake Carter. Jake Carter with a drop goal. Jake Carter with a drop goal.
Wow.
Left-footed Jake Carter. There's 5 minutes to go. It finished last season. Haven 22, Raiders 23. With 5 to go, it's Haven 23, Raiders 22. There's a long way to go yet. There's 5 minutes to go. But BBC Radio Cumbria Sport Online, Haven back in front once again. Was played that, so the Raiders get a fresh set of 6. Not that they'll get all of them.
It's a fresh set then as that Costello was trying to do something as Barrow now going down this left-hand side. Ryan Shaw takes Barrow to within 40 metres. The hooter here.
Hand is on the hooter.
Imminent. It's imminent here at the Wreckers Barrow. Ryan Johnson looking for a drop goal attempt. It's become more of a grubber kick all the way through.
Courtesy with ball in hand, ball still not dead, but he throws it to the Kells end. It was 1 point last season in favour of the Raiders. This time on a Good Friday in March in 2024, Haven win by a point. The Cumbrian derby has lived up to its reputation once again. It's Whitehaven 23, it's Barrow Raiders 22, and it's Derby Day delightful. Jonty goal is Whitehaven.